Good morning everyone, welcome to a beautiful day on the Finca in sunny southern Spain. It's forecast to be a bit warmer, supposed to be reaching 17 Celsius, not sure what that is in Fahrenheit, but it's, and oh, Jesse's off. Jesse likes to sit on here in the sun in the morning. So yeah, it's been cold overnight for the last sort of couple of weeks or so, but even that's getting warmer now. We're up to about 4 or 5, lows of about 4 or 5 Celsius. Anyway, so today I'm hoping to do a bit more on the solar panel, get the first panel in at least, little by little, softly catch a monkey, as they say, and we just keep plodding on with it. But in the meantime, initially I need to go and get Donkey and Goatee some more carrots from our neighbour's carrot mountain. So I've got my couple of sacks, I've got my shovel, and I'm going to bob round there first and get them sorted out. So we're back at the carrot mountain. Look at that lot, carrots and parsnips, tons of them. I don't know where he gets them from, but he says we can take as many as we want, so that's absolutely brilliant. Right, so I'm back in the chaos that is the workshop. You can see my bench, it's still got all the bits of wood on it that I'm currently working on upstairs for the cabinet, but in the meantime I want to get these solar panels in, or at least get, you know, some of them in. Safety glasses. Right, so what I'm going to do, I've got my panel here, you can just see the top of it there. I run a length of angle like this down the side, each vertical side. Yeah, I'm trying to explain this. Along the short sides, because they're going horizontal, so on every joint of every panel will be a post attached to this, and then the panel bolts to this as well. And then when the next panel goes on, this will have the same on that, which will bolt together, so they're bolted together with a leg at on the joint. It'll all become clear. So the first thing I need to do is cut initially 3 of these, 1 for each side of this panel, and then 1 for the next panel, because I've got to match up the join holes where they bolt together. So what I'll do first, I'll go and cut these into the right length of my panel, and you'll see what I mean. Tell me if I don't make any sense. So these go on the end of the panel like that. The legs, supporting legs, go this way, coming out the side. Obviously it's not going to be vertical like this, and then the next panel bolts to it coming in. So I need to cut this to that length. We'll get that done now. So the length of my panel is 99 centimetres, which is handy because these are 2 metres long, so it's nearly cutting them in half. Like I say, I've a little piece left at the end, minus the width of the blade of course. So let's get them cut. I just remembered I put my saw to 45 degrees to cut that, so I'll just put it back to 0 or 90 even. Oh dear. Okay. It's as easy as that. Right, now we can mark them and cut them. I'm going to cut them both together, I think. Get the ends right. $99. There. Tighten him up. That's 2. Now we just need to trim these down a little bit to length. So back inside, there's my length cut. Lovely fit. What I need to do now is make 2 holes in it that I'm going to bolt to my panel. I must remember not to make the bottom one, which is going to be this end actually, because it's going to be flipped over, too close to the end because I won't be able to reach it. I used 8mm bolts to fix them to the things, so I'm going to put an 8.5mm clearance hole through, and then I'll drill the panel afterwards. I'll clamp this to the panel and then drill the panel. So first of all I need to get these drilled out. In fact, I think I'm going to do these a bit differently. I'm going to fix the rails to the panels in here and fix the front legs to it, because they're a known length. Yes, the front legs will fix up here because I've got put that string out yesterday. I can actually cut them to the exact length that I want them, so I can fix them all together in here and then just take it, drop it in the hole and prop it up to the exact angle that I want, clamp it up and then make the back legs accordingly. Yes, you live and learn. I'm still learning, always learning, you see, trying to find an easy way to do things. So anyway, in the first instance I need to get these bolted out, ready to get bolted to my panel. Get them drilled out, ready to get bolted to my panel. So over at the press drill, pillar drill, table drill, I've marked my steels. All I'm going to do, drop the bit down exactly where I want it on the hole. Make a little indentation, put a bit of cutting fluid on it to stop my drills blunting, and then fire it through. It's still covered in sawdust when I cut the wine rack out the other day. I'll probably have it tied up tomorrow on my day off. Right, so there's the first one done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more to do in this at this moment. So I'll crack on with that. Right, so they're all drilled out, ready to bolt to my panels. I've got a pair here, which are going to be my end pair. That I need to drill a 10mm hole through because the bolts joining these together are 10mm, because they're longer and thicker. They need to go through the posts and everything. These actually hold it all to the ground. So what I've done, I've just clamped a bit of wood to it. Remember, you can't have too many clamps. They're both dead level, so I can now drill my hole through for me jointing bolt. So there we go, we've got a matched pair. I'm going to mark these up as A, no particular reason, but if I mark them both as A, then I'll know which way around they go and which pair go together. Yeah, just in case I get confused in the future. If it doesn't progress logically, then I'll still know which ones go together. Yeah, super. Right, so now I need to get these bolted to the panels. So I've just gently clamped him to my panel. Obviously I don't want to mark the face, so I'm right on the corners with smaller clamps and just a hand springy clamp there. Remember, you can't have too many clamps. And I'm just going to drill through now with the same size. Oh. It's spinning in the chuck. There we go. Right, so I'll get the others done. Right, so 10 points to anyone who spotted the deliberate mistake, or the silly mistake. I've drilled these holes, haven't I, to bolt them together. Well, they don't want to be there. They want to be where the feet are going to join, the legs are going to join. Yeah, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to bolt this one to the panel now. Then I'm going to make me 2 front legs which are going to stick up somewhere out here, and then mark where I want my holes after that. Sometimes you just have brain freeze. So I'll get this bolted up and get some tube cut. Right, so there's my two lengths cut at the angle required. One's 500 and one's 545. You can hear the tractor, it's Emilio outside doing his turning his stuffing. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to flatten the ends of these. I'll see if I can, so they'll fit onto me panel here. Let's have a go. Right, so that didn't work. It kind of came out a bit wavy. I mustn't have squished it at exactly the right angle, and yeah, it's not the right angle now anyway either, so I got that wrong somehow. So what I've got to do now, plan B, I'm going to get a length of tube, squash it like that in the press, and then cut it at my angle. Yeah, that'll work better, won't it? If I squash it that much like that, I should be able to get two out of the same cut, and then cut them to length after that. So let's try that. Better watch it, I'm going to run out of tube at this rate. Right, so we stick them in there. Stick that plate on top. And get him in the middle. There-ish. I think that should do it. And crank him down. I didn't know if these plates would be strong enough and not bend, but they're doing the job admirably, because I thought I might have to put a piece of angle or something under that one, but it's doing it, as you can see. Yeah. Oh, you saw on the one I just showed you already. That's pretty well squashed. Okay, let's have a look. There it is, see that? So, I'm going to try and cut this now at my desired angle, which is 33 degrees. Look at that, absolutely blooming perfect. I'll just clean all the scaggy edge off it, and then I can cut them to length. Two of them. And the flanges aren't the same, because I should have cut it in the middle, but I thought I might have to cut this one again, but I don't, because both the angles are exact. For some reason I thought the angle of the other one would be 57. Like I say, Ed gets messed up sometimes, but it doesn't matter, they'll still work perfectly. So clean them up, drill a hole in them, and see how they fit to our panels, and we can mark our panels. Well, we'll get there with this, you know. Right, so they're now cut to the desired lengths. All they need to do now is just squash the bottoms a bit, so they're not round, so they won't pull out of the concrete. Just make them slightly oval and slightly flared. So when they're concreted in, it'll give them a good locking thing. Right, so I've marked my legs, basically just offered them up. I'm going to drill these out now. I'm also going to drill the bottom ones out, which will be the top of the panel. But I'm just going to drill them in a slight bit, and then same on that side, and then match up this one again like I did before, only with the holes in the right place. Right, okay, they're done. Match pair on this end, single one on that end. Sorry if it's a bit dark in here, it's the best we've got. Right, so now what we've got to do is bolt the legs on. The legs will actually go in between these. I'm going to take that spare one off for a moment. In fact, I'll take it off completely because I don't need it for a bit. One out. I've marked them up on the right side as well, so I better see it. If you remember before, I marked them on the face, which I just bolted to the panel. And right, so here now goes in there like that. I'm going on the outside on this one. So get them at the right angle-ish. He won't stay because of he's got nothing to stay onto. Right, I'll get the other side done. So there we are. He's ready to go into the ground. All we've got to do is drop those two front legs into the holes. Prop up the back. I've just checked the angle, it's about spot on. Yeah, just concrete them in, support the back, clamp the back up temporarily. I can get the fronts in and then I can cut the back legs. Now I know how to make them, things should go a little bit quicker. It's always a struggle trying to figure things out. Well, that's another day done. It's getting a bit chilly. Emilio wants to plough the field at the back to turn his fertiliser, his organic fertiliser in. Bruce is scared of the tractor, so I need to take him for a walk, get him out of the way for a bit, slowly introducing him to it. Slowly they're getting used to it. Well, yeah, he doesn't like it. So yes, tomorrow's a day off, my day off, isn't it? I'll probably end up tidying the workshop. I might actually get that solar panel in. Emilio said he's going to be about in the morning to give me a hand to carry it up. It's a bit awkward on your own, especially with the extra metal that I've put on it today. So it's progressing. Next ones are easiest, just 2 holes, another panel, 2 holes, another panel, etc. And once it's getting the lining up, getting it all level, getting the the levels right is probably the most tricky thing. So thank you so much for watching, everyone. We hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please consider subscribing to the channel if you're not already a subscriber. It doesn't cost anything. Click the little button below, and if you want to receive notifications of all our future videos, check the little bell and select all. Thank you so much for all the people that supported the channel. We'll see you on Tuesday.